I seen you dancing in the back there.
I know. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Thursday night live stream with the good host, Dark Liking 81. Mr. Bass is on to my left or right. I can't tell, but there you go. And me, daveworldtoys. There you go. So good evening, chat. Good evening, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not going to say the big 50 to Baz because he might be the big 50 with another zero on to the end of it. So we'll wait till next week for that.
Big 50.
I've got a few bits. Yeah, I've got a few little bits to show off tonight, just in case you were wondering. I don't know what time I'm going to show it off, but if you're thinking of Star Wars or Echo, tag people into it now. You might see a very big sneak preview of what I'm taking next weekend. So tag people in. Tag people in now. We'll get it when we get rolling and rolling and rolling. Other than that, Baz, how you doing, my old tart?
So I'm assuming some of the stuff you're going to show off first is your 36-foot table.
Maybe.
No. I'm good. Just tired. Work's mental the new day, so.
Yeah.
Just nice to have a day.
Yeah,
a few days off.
I've been out all day and bits and pieces getting all this stuff in. I've only got half the delivery in. I've got like another 20, 30 boxes yet to come in. So at the moment, I've got like 60, 70 boxes for next weekend. I've got a few other announcements make tonight and bits and pieces, but there you go. I might be retiring, so there you go.
You might well be retiring after next week.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Baz's Dark Liking stream. If anyone you know is into Star Wars or thinking of Star Wars or Echo, tag them in right now. Share them in the post for us, please. We'll give you a shout out. If there's certain people in the chat, I might have a certain toy to show off, and that's about it.
Are you going to show? Are you going to show your own action figure off?
I might. Well, I haven't done one yet, Baz. I'd love to show me an action figure, but there you go.
Just better that Hasbro selfie thing that wasn't in the UK yet. You could have had your own.
Perfectly honest, Baz. I've seen some of them, and I've been speaking to a few friends. And the only way I'd spend that type of money or get it, honestly, if Hasbro, say, down London, did a 3D effect down London, so the 3D scan your head down London, instead of sending pictures or whatever they do it. If not, I'll leave it at least a year so the technology comes a bit better, because some of them I'm like, who the hell is that? But, we'll see how it all goes. There you go.
Definitely.
Don't forget to say hello in the chat.
Just going to be recap for last week. You know how we were talking about like the packaging and that?
Yo.
And we were talking about like the new Dungeons and Dragons, how a lot of folk are a bit unhappy. Well, I hadn't opened my one up, so I opened mine's up the other night there just to be curious.
Yeah.
And I don't know what plastic they're using, but I cannot technically move any joints on my one. I'm going to have to put it in hot water just to try and loosen some of the joints up.
Oh, Jesus.
The only joints I can actually bend is the knee joints.
Yeah.
The ball joints in the shoulders, they're that stiff, man. No wonder folk are try to force them, and that's why they're snapping them off. So I'm going to have to put that into boiling. I'm going to have to put that into some hot water and just easily fucking...
Yeah. Oh, weird. Am I freezing or you freezing a tiny bit this week with the wind again or the weather?
You're every so often, but it's not too bad.
Okay, just checking.
It could just be the weather from in.
Yeah.
Doing anyway, because I don't know.
Your way. It could be you. It could be you this week again. I don't know.
Weather here's been. It's actually been quite nice here today. It's just all of a sudden it's just got cold.
Yes. So you haven't been singing?
Yeah.
I did catch you singing on the beginning of the year when I was in the background, you know. But there you go.
I keep that for private time, man.
Okay.
Nobody wants my voice.
Sweet.
It's bad enough me talking.
Well, you can talk more, you know. I could disappear. You can have the whole talk to yourself.
Oh, well, here we got in the chat. I got Connor.
Irish guy is the follow figures, is it? Sorry.
I heat most of my figures. I always check joints and heat the sticky ones to be safe.
What you like? Cyan can. Crazy.
It's just been this week's just been mental, man. It was nice in my work to actually give us an extra half hour on Tuesday for break, so I ended up going to the charity shop on my half-hour lunch break. So instead of having a half-hour lunch break, I had an hour lunch break. So it's nice. I'll show a couple of bits off of that later.
Good.
I think it's a bit strange that they're in the charity shops already.
Yeah. Well, to be perfectly honest, Baz, I've got absolutely nothing. The only thing I did spot, and I took a picture for you, I went into the Entertainer today for the first time in 6 months. And I was tempted on the the Batman playset, which I'm still tempted on.
Is that the?
It's like a bridge and like a console desk. You put them, yeah.
Because my one's got it in as well. They've got it down to 20 quid or something.
Yeah, that's it. But they had like G.I. Joe figures on the shelves.
As these ones, many chances. Was it?
Is it Lady Jane or something? I can't remember.
It's not their ones, is it?
No. Small ones, 3.5 inch Baz. I'll send you a picture in a bit. Yeah. 100%.
My one's only a small one, so they don't always have everything on what they sell online. Majority of the time, what they sell online, they don't have in store, or they'll have in store, but they don't. It's not online.
Yes,
it's kind of weird the way they come in. Because I think they've got the 3 3/4 inch versions today. I'm sure they've got them down to like £3, £4.
I can't remember. I know I took a picture badge for you because you asked about him, and I'm like, I forgot to send it to you when I got home earlier. I've only been home like an hour.
Those two that I just showed you, they've got them down to £3 now online.
No, these are the 3.5 inch, not the 6 inch.
The 3. I kind of last thing they had Gunho and they wanted like £3.25 or something for them. But I was too late in from in try to order them. Maybe it was out of stock.
Yeah.
When you get the G.I. Joe stuff in, man, the G.I. Joe stuff goes out quite quick because they had Snake Eyes and Timber 2-pack that was £65 and they were selling it for £12.50 online.
Evening, dude.
Well, it's just like games now starting to get the G.I. Joe stuff in.
Yeah. To be perfectly honest, I was speaking to our friend about game today, and it's like the amount of times he needs to now check game because some people go to game, take it down to our friend's shop, and literally they're double and trebling the prices. It's ridiculous. So, what's I saying about Celebration?
It's the last day available is tomorrow for tickets for the celebrations.
Just to give Si the warmer for Celebration, Star Wars Celebration carded figures, just in case you was interested. Mrs. You know, with the like Celebration logos on it and bits and pieces, still sealed, mint condition, as you know. Concept art.
What part of your body did you sell to afford that?
3 kidneys and a few other bits.
I was going to say, you must be running out of kidneys.
Oh, yeah. No, that's just the, you know, I saw spotting with Celebration, I was like, yeah, why not? Just, you know, I can get loads more, but I don't want to. You know, you'll see what's coming soon. Battle showed Baz, and Baz is like, what the fuck? You know, what the bleep is that? You know.
Sai says, ooh, nice.
And basically, since we're talking about future things, Baz, you know, you need to say if you're going to like Echo, because he's got Echo on the card. you know, you just like Echo on the card, Echo on the card, But yeah, no, it's it's crazy. But there you go.
Yes. I don't know if you noticed that, but we've got Duffman in the chat tonight as well.
Duffman, hello, Simpsons. You know, Mr. Simpson, how you doing, Mr. Simpson? Duff. I
don't know if you've actually seen any his YouTube videos, but some of his dioramas that guy's made is damn. Jeez, oh.
Talking about Baz dioramas, next Saturday is the word I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I think I know what you're meaning, but I think your stall's going to be more like a diorama set up in an actual filming stall.
Yeah, when you're talking about like taking like pink Yodas to the screen and that sort of stuff, it's like that's just second field to the diorama, isn't it? You know, pink Yodas is it's the word, isn't it? You know.
Oh, sorry. It's on YouTube, it's Instagram he does them on.
I think I've seen him, yeah, he's quite a good yeah.
Because he's kind of inspired me to do one. I want to try and attempt to do a diorama of some sort.
It's perfect on his Baz. I absolutely love building stuff and bits and pieces. The thing I want in the UK, and Americans get it all the time, and I wish I can get it over. It's like pink expansion foam. Like for insulation, it's like a pink. You can cut it and it doesn't crumble or nothing.
You can get that over here, but it's only specialist hobby shops that do it.
Yeah. I think it's blue over here or something, but if I could get hold of that, trust me, I'm like, okay, toys are out, hobby, think of options inside. There you go. Stay tuned, Mr. Dude. You got Star Wars coming. Let's see. For him, we can show. Oh, let's see. Since he's a Star Wars guy, he's a Darth Vader guy, and he's Baz.
Sorry?
That other guy was a Darth Vader logo, wasn't it, Baz? The last one.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah. There he is. Just for the Darth Vader guy. Hi. Sith box set with exclusive TC4. There you go. There's something for Mr. TC4. The Darth, the Celebration Saga box set. Woo, Bazza. Baz. As you know, Baz. There you go.
Super Connor, you should go. I just clarify. Once I've got an idea of what I want to do, Duffman, I'll Jane.
Yo.
I've done a few. I like to say custom, but it's they're more like paint jobs I've really done. But I really want to do some sort of. So I've got the big thick styrofoam sheets.
Yes.
My dad managed to get some for his work before he went off, kind of thing, and they've been sitting in the spare room for months. I was thinking about doing some sort of diorama with them. It's mostly for the name of that toilet is just right in my bloody head.
Well, you collected 1,001 toy lines. Baz.
It's the one that would be that you got a few bits from me when you were away. The ones at the the dollar
Oh,
store.
Final Faction.
That's it. I want to do some sort of scene with them because I've got the two vehicles kind of thing. I think it'd be a good thing to do.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Good Ghana. Good Ghana. Good Ghana.
It's what these are. Most people think it's AXPS foam, Dave.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. I'm watching the TV.
I have seen it over. There used to be a specialist shop in Edinburgh that done all the Warhammer stuff, but it's no longer there anymore. That's where I've seen it.
Short.
You can get it on Amazon. I'm sure Amazon sells it as well.
Yo.
Because I've put a few pieces away because I want to get a spray gun as well. You know, the airbrush. I've been looking at the airbrushes and all that. Because I think it'd be an easier idea for when I'm doing the Joker and Harley car. Instead of hand painting it, or no, I think I might invest in one of those later on this year.
The only thing I built, and I think I've still got a video on my phone or pictures. I built like an alien, like walking along the scene, and then like an alien hive at the end of it, completely bits. I've got like custom figures, but that's the only like set I built up, and it's the first one I ever built, and I know it is. It's all hidden away, so it's all lights up, flashes, the whole 9 yards. You know, we'll see.
Admin, it's like myself. I keep thinking of ideas every time I see something.
Yeah.
It's your imagination kind of runs well. It's like, oh, you could turn that into something a little bit better, or it needs a little bit more paint, or blah blah blah. And it's before I know, I think I've got like 10 ideas already. I've just got to kind of put them. Still got to finish off that Cyclops that I did. I've still got to finish that off. I've still got to finish off the Harley chariot as well. But
and the pink car. Don't forget the pink car from last week. The pink car.
That's what I'm talking about. That'll be
Ooga.
that one. I'm going to have to do my research on that one.
Sorted.
Just so I can get designs for what it actually looks like. Because if you go with like the 90s animated one, that's kind of the idea that I've got, kind of thing. But we've got quite a few different variations of those kind of cars.
Sorted. Colin Bash, show your finds off of these lovely charity shop finds.
I will send you a link for the new brush I got. It's rechargeable. I love it.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Baz, you want to go first? First.
Sorry, Dave. I was just trying to catch up with that chat before we went mental.
Mental. Okay, mental. So you want to go first? Because I might have one or two more items this week than you. Like it's weird. You know. Oh, make my batter grow. Too scary. Hello.
The first thing I picked up last week is that I picked up this. Picked up my first Black Series helmet.
Haste. Baz, I've got Black Series, but the figures, does that count?
But I don't know if you can see the price on these days, man. I can't believe Game was selling these for 45 quid.
I know. Get.
I will still. I need to open up and play about with it.
So next week or the week after, you're going to be wearing it the whole stream. Yes. Okay. Perfect. That's you there.
I went back to get another
game.
Where I stay, we've got 4 games.
Ooh.
One of them's in like the sports shop as usual.
Yeah, Sports Direct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah.
One, I just happened to go to that, and they had this sitting on the shelf.
But are you a Transformer guy or are you a G.I. Joe guy?
I'm kind of getting back into G.I. Joe because I've started picking random bits up.
Sweet. Doodly do.
Because last year I picked up a lot of Action Force stuff.
Yes, I remember.
It's getting you back into it, but I am a Transformer guy, so that's the only reason I kind of got this. But bonus is that you also get G.I. Joe. So now I'm on the hunt for the Bumblebee one.
So technically, you got a female in your collection, other than Harley Quinn.
I have a few females in my collection.
I know you got a Triple X barbed wire doll, so there you go.
And then on Tuesday, I managed to, decided to give us an extra half-hour break to do what we wanted to do. So I ended up going to the charity shop. So first one, I found this in a 50 pence bin. He has got a little bit wear on his head, but I'm going to fix it.
Sorted.
And then I just happened to, when I went to go and pay for that, I seen he's behind the counter. So they got these in.
Thingy.
And then the bonus was they also had the new Venom.
Benny.
But I think
Vinny Jones. Okay, we have.
I got a funny feeling these have been donated from Amazon because that charity shop gets a lot of Amazon stuff in it.
Yeah. I know why one does deals with I was going to say Walmart, Asda.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they got a lot of stuff in as well. And I don't think I've ever, through the last couple of weeks, I'm not actually sure these off, but I ended up picking up quite a few Yugi cards as well. So it's not often you actually see Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a charity shop or even at your local boot sales.
We see them all the time, but we see like the fake ones or the non-fake ones and that sort of stuff.
It's like
I've got a friend.
I think it's this one. I like this one. This part, they're all the same cards. Part for 2. But the majority of them are all different cards that's in the packs, so
Yeah.
I just can't remember if I've ever showed them after the last couple of weeks.
Sorted.
Well, better not put that one on.
We can make us medium instead of like, woohoo.
There is other stuff I picked up, but I think I've left them in the car.
Baz is always the next week's stream, always the future stream.
Because I went to
ladies and gentlemen,
and I picked up another couple of retro Marvel figures that had reduced to £20.
Yo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Order. Mr. Nick.
Oh, wrong one. Fucking wrong button.
No, don't put me on live screen. What are you doing, Baz?
I thought you were right to show stuff off. That's why I put you on the big screen.
No, I'm too ugly. Can't I do my introduction first?
You can do.
Thank you.
I know next year's went well done on the 500, but I'm not.
What? 50 plus 0? Yes, we know. We will discuss that one.
Because I checked that at 5 o'clock, man, and I was like up to like 510, and then it went right down to like 501. And then for about an hour, it went from 499 back up to 500 then back down, then back up, then back down. So Fat knows what was going on. I'll double check that tomorrow.
Right then, Mr. Bazatron, 2000. All the stuff I've got in today, literally in the last hour and a half, is all the stuff I'm now taking to Echo Base Live, which is next Saturday at Kingfisher Shopping Centre. If you need to have any more information, just search for Echo Base Live, and Echo Base Live will be available next to Saturday, the 4th of Feb. Over the last couple of weeks in the chat, a few people have asked me what I'm taking, what I'm doing, all the rest of the stuff. I thought I'd give you a few teasers today. I don't know if I'm going to show everything next to me or the box left of me. It all depends how we go and that sort of stuff. But I want to leave some mega surprises at the show. Some of it's one-offs. Some of it I've got 5, 6s. Some of I've got 1s or 2s. It's majority is you'll see in a minute. Just before we carry on with that, I've done a code specially for Mr. Dark Liking 81, the guy next to me with a red fiery hat. All you need to come and say to me is DL81. DL81. All I ask you guys is what DL81 starts. It's quite easy. Dark Liking 81. Come and say that to me at the show, and you'll get a Clone Wars triple card set, which I'll be showing off more or less next week. I haven't got them to hand just yet. I'm leaving as long as possible to get those in, but I'm hoping to get those in next week, and I'll be doing a load of things with the card game for the Dark Liking 81 channel and bits and pieces.
Nice.
All this stuff I've got next to me will be at the show, but very, very limited quantities and that sort of stuff. So guys, just, I'm not, all you're going to say is sit back, relax, and enjoy the, what is it, 10 minutes you're showing off, Baz? What do you think of the 5 minutes?
Take as long as it takes.
Okie dokie then, Bazatron. Baz, make me...
I'm going to put you on the big screen.
Thanks. Hello. Well, since the show is called Echo Base Live, you need to start with a Echo figure. So there you go. And they all are like 99% minty cards. So there you go. So that's what I thought we'd start with. But then, weirdly enough, I have a VT49 like X-Wing, Star Wars X-Wing model. Something completely different and random.
Did they do Star Trek from in style vehicles as well, that line?
Yeah. If you've already seen in the previous bit of a live stream already, I've got like a Sith special 5-pack Sith set with a IT4 exclusive, if I can remember rightly, Sith box set. And that sort of stuff. Just because it's Badge Channel, we all show something pink. We got a pink Grogu. Grogu. So, I'm covering the smaller figures, the pop figures. If you're into Clone Wars, that sort of stuff, but something not 3.5 inches, which we know it all makes sense. You've got more little carded figures. We like placemats and instructions. Also,
just can't remember seeing those from him back in the day, man. That's just
don't forget the pink Grogu, Grogu. And then basically you've got, hope he's in the chat at some point, Lobot, different cards. Shout out to Lobot in the chat if he's in the chat or watching it later, like trilogy cards. I'm trying to show one of each cards I'm taking, so not the figures, all figures are well different. Shadows of the Empire Chewbacca. And there's a close-up for Baz with the weapons, like a big blaster gun and his thing with a cape.
It just shows you how
European cards. They are flat. I said I would have shown Mr. Echo off, but you know we're all about the Echo this weekend, so I'll leave him till last. Something completely different, 50th anniversary Death Star droid for a complete weird different card again. Yeah. For me, it's all about the card art and bits and pieces like that, like we say to Baz. I already showed this off earlier because, like Si said, Celebration tickets end soon. You've got the original Celebration with coins concept art of C-3PO and R2-D2. Still carded, mint, you know, never been touched for the last 12 years. There you go, Baz.
It's crazy, man.
You've got Darth Vader pop figures, just in case, in different boxes. Yeah. But then, just for Baz himself, we have, because he likes his girls, we've got Queen Amidala in black with Power Force cards. You know, what's that? Talking about Power of the Force, we have got Ketwool with his like robotic leg and his trousers come separately. You know,
I just can't remember that. I know they've done a lot of weird characters for Star Wars, but that one,
yeah,
I don't recognise that one.
yeah. He comes with a pair of trousers. He's got like a robotic leg in the Picard. You know, there he is. He's like a pirate, Jedi, but you know. Talking about that sort of series, you've got like some of the newer cards, like.
So he's saying how much we're looking.
Well, trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet, mate. You got the concept art of Luke Skywalker with his coins. You have the Shark Trooper. Card art's amazing. Shout out to Si for the artist in the chat. Clone Trooper, you know, the Royal Guardy. Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Baz's second favourite person in the world, Mr. Sun Trooper.
That's what we have to
I know. Yep. Well, let's see. We need to give a shout out to two people here. You know, and a man, still carded, with Mr. Salacious Little Crummy. You know, mentioning no names. You know, they are still sealed and flat. There you go.
See, in the original, the vintage version of him, did he actually come with a Salacious Crumb, or
No,
is it just the Force that did it?
Just the Force. Basically, you get Salacious Crumb this side and like a skeleton the other side. He's holding a big skeleton up, like, you know. It's like there, it's a skeleton in the packet, Baz.
Mm.
I've also got Luke Skywalker on his still mint condition carded still. There you go.
Nice.
I'll save these other little bits till after, but I know Baz is all about size and how big they are. We're going to Black Series 6-inch, like Thingamajig, Darth Raven.
I think Si was after an idea on prices.
I'm not saying. Some of the prices Si I know, some of them I don't. I'm still working on a few bits and pieces, but you've got like the Droid series, 6-inch.
I do like that. The only thing that kind of puts me off is just a repaint of the one I've already got.
Yeah. I'd say the back of the box, and the box is absolutely amazing. But it's like, yeah, the cartoon look is much better. I wish they did that, but there you go. 50th Blue, Mr. Blue Guy.
Thorn. Hope Chantel's not in there. She'll be coming. She'll be coming out to England to steal that off you.
Oh, I've got quite a few of these carded. Don't worry about that. And then just for something Baz, he's like a 6 or 8 inch figure, slightly bigger, but he's an Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader.
Oh, damn.
With the 40th logo and bits, all like special editions or logos and that sort of stuff. But there you go. And then I showed Baz the 6 inch like episode 1 hollow shiny cards.
Nice.
For 50th, like you've got, Mace Windu.
It's funny because before I actually come on here, I was having a look on Games' website, and Games actually got the George Lucas disguised Stormtrooper for $14.99.
Yeah, you got Mace, Qui-Gon. And everyone's favourite person, I don't care if you dislike the chat, I don't care, Mr. Jar Jar Binks. Yusa Misa. There you go. Well, Baz, that's your 6 inches done, but that's only a teaser of what I'm taking, 6 inches and bits and pieces. To answer Si's question, most of the stuff starts from a £5 upwards all the way up to £100 carded items. And bits, it's like, and then basically, just to say he's in the chat, I know he's like his comic books, we're going to go for Star Wars Empire comic packs as well, which is still boxed and brand new.
Oh, that's a cool.
So you need to shout out to Si, the comic book expert in this chat. So,
who's the other character, Dave? Who's that? Is that
you got Darth Vader one side, and you've got Grand Moff T? Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Talking about comic books, there's a guy I know, and he's shout out. There's a couple of guys I know. They are going to Echo. So I've got 3 or 4 different types of these ones as well. And then basically the cream of the cream, the cream of the crop, something completely different, like I've been mentioning, completely different cards.
I love that card art, man. That card art's fucking mint. Love it.
And these are like £90 to £100 each card, Baz. I checked online. They're like unpunched as well. They are mega.
I like the way they've done it. Is like at the bottom you've got a picture of the shock trooper kind of thing. You usually get that on like standard packaging kind of things. I like the way they did that.
I think these are European exclusives because it's got all European writing on the backs. It's vintage collection. They are that rare sort.
Okay.
But then, you get your long, but big box. If you after anything brand new, you've got all your figures there.
Nice.
I'll just I'm going to only pick out a few, Baz, because I know we've got on time. You've got like the red Mando figure, 3.5 inches. You've got in here the cartoon figures of the figures.
I have that one. Oh, yeah, it's that one.
You've got Clone Wars Mando figure from Clone Wars.
Cool.
You got more Arctic Troopers, different colours with helmet removes. Let's see. Mando Death What? Mando Clone Wars. Piano guy, he likes his song. More troopers. There's just anything and everything. And to finish off with, you always finish off with a little Yoda. But we all know Baz's favourite toy from all time will be the pink Groot.
You just wonder why they went with the pink for that. those eyes, man. I think that's why a lot of folk don't like Funko Pops. It's just those eyes are so dead.
Yeah.
This looks weird. Instead of having black eyes, he's got pink eyes.
Yeah. I've got different coloured versions with me. I said at this time I'm taking a bit of everything and anything with me. Some rare, everything's coming to Echo next weekend.
You're looking at deals, steals, or no deals.
And I've got like another. I've got Force Awakenings. I've got Episode 1. I've got ships, Rancor monsters. I've got thousands and thousands more carded figures, everything and everything. So all I'm going to say, guys, Echo is the word. Thanks, Baz. Make me small. Thank you.
Yeah. It sounds like it looks like you're going to have a good variety of stuff to sell.
I've got other like ones. I've got like board games with exclusive figures in the board game and bits and pieces. I've got like more. I've got San Diego Black Series exclusives. I've got a Red Trooper exclusive in a right box, which all these weapons come out in like a special case behind him. I've got San Diego. I've got the San Diego Dark Troop on his speeder bike. The Black Series.
For me, just an average price, say, for Jar Jar. What's an average price?
Was it that one?
That's all the one you've got, kind of thing. I mean, he usually goes for what? 20 quid?
Exactly 20 quid, Baz. That one, the 6-inch fully articulated Jar Jar, the 6-inch on the shiny card is 20.
I know I picked up a Jar Jar a few weeks back, but man, I only paid about 8 quid for him.
But I've also, Baz, I've got the Episode 1 3.5-inch figures coming, which are in the hallway. I just thought, because everyone was asking for the 6 inches and the fully articulated figures, I just thought I'd show something completely unusual and different off. But like these ones, the exclusive side, the Vader's like 35 quid, which is,
I've not seen that Vader, because that's not your standard. That's slightly bigger.
Yeah, it's almost like a 7. It's even taller than Jar Jar.
Aye.
But they're all, the Vader's got like all gold writing and all sorts, like a trilogy card. But some of these might be European. I've got European cards and all sorts of stuff.
Harder than the regular release.
There you go. I've got Episode 1, Jar Jar Binks coming with me. I've got naked C-3POs, carded. All of it will be, most of it will be carded as well, as old 20, 30 years old carded. I've got 12-inch layers, but the sexy version, I can't show because it's under X-rated, so there you go. Come on, come on, Baz. I'm pushing my luck with a big Gruger. Come on.
That thing is going to haunt my nightmares.
I've got, when I was like seeing I know these sometimes don't go for much, but then it's like you try and find them sometimes like in bits and pieces.
Sometimes it probably depends on what folk are willing to spend, kind of thing.
He's like a double check the price. He's like the Manta Ray and slices. He's like 30, 35 quid.
It's like some of the Episode 1, like the Phantom Menace figures, Dave. Man, I've seen them at my toy fairs. Folk are only selling them for like no more than like 3 quid a figure.
I've got them all carded. Most
one Jar Jar at you because they just want to get rid of them. But I've seen other ones
for
name quid for some of the characters, but you can pick up like Jar Jar for like a quid. Some of the other ones you could pick up for two, 3 quid. Some of the more popular ones you're picking up for a fiver, carded cards.
Yeah. Perfect honest, Baz. When it comes to the 6-inch, they start from roughly about the 15, 20 quid upwards.
740. Where's 740? Almost 750.
The only good thing about this, Baz, they're friend stock, so I can't do much on these carded figures. But when they're 6-inch figures and it's a Star Wars convention, when you don't hardly see them, when I see them at 35, 40 when they come out. It's one
I
of
was
the
going
things.
to say, because I've not seen the new, I've not seen the Phantom Menace 6-inch versions yet.
I've got the 3.5 inches with me, Baz, as well, but they're in the hallway.
When I've seen like your American friends when they did their toy been showing off those cards, but I've not seen them over in the UK yet.
I think ID Toys and a few other places had them in, but they wanted like 35, 45 quid back in the day. And these are like 2021.
I think Smith sold him around over half to G-Force. Making him a deluxe was crazy. Yeah.
I'd say some of the stuff, Baz, I'll be starting the 3.5 inch figures from like 10 quid carded and that sort of stuff. So it's I'll sort certain people out on certain things, but I can't guarantee what I can do. Certain things I can, certain things I can't. I've got a few other bits and pieces and that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just like I've got what I'm trying to say is I've got different card arts. I've got European cards. I've got French, German cards, all sorts with me. It's the cards. And they're virtually you're unpunched or just not been touched.
The big question: do you have any of the tri cards though?
Well, the new stuff or the old stuff?
I think the tri cards were the older ones.
The only tri card I've got here, Baz, which looks like a tri card to me, it's that one. It's only the old, like that logo on the front of the 3 logos.
I'm sure they've been talking about the tri cards. I'm sure it was the vintage. They done
no.
I think they're all European.
Baz, I've got nothing older than 20 years ago. Toy figure wise, I've got older stuff from New Hope, Jedi, and Empire Strikes Back, but not action figures. I've got like the discs, the CDs, the LPs. I've got jigsaws from back in the day, but not figures per se. But I'm still working on a Palatoy and Hasbro Kenner haul. But as for tri logos, the only logo stuff I've got is like the last 20 years logo stuff, not older stuff. Well, these are 1995. And basically, it's like I've got Lobot on the trilogy card, but I've also got Lobot on an Empire Strikes Back card and a few other bits and pieces. I've got the same figure, different logos or different card arts as well. So it's the different card arts I'm taking.
We showed off Lobo again because I was an entertainer last Friday, and they've got like 4 pegs full of that one character for the vintage line.
Yeah. But these are like it's weirdly enough, Baz, the card makes a hell of a difference to the figures and bits and pieces.
Oh. Gerard, evening.
So that's just like a teaser for the Echo Base Live on the 4th of February at Redditch Kingfisher Shopping Centre, with loads more stuff in the background working on. I've got must have like 40, 50, 60 made bags full of toys taking with me and boxes. You know.
Yeah,
I
but
just wanted to.
big question is going to ask is that what time does this all kick off?
Well, technically, they finally put the hours up yesterday, Baz, so I can actually tell you that anyway. The show starts officially at 10 o'clock on Saturday till 3:30 in the afternoon. Free to get in to Redditch Kingfisher Shopping. It's free after 10 o'clock. The early birds have now sold out completely. The early birds, I don't know what time they can get in, but then they put my hours up, what I can get in, and I'm like, it's worse than a car boot. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, you know.
What was that? Jared walked up to Smith's after work. Wasn't any bargains left.
But technically, Baz, if you've this Sunday night live stream is all about Echo Base, pre-Echo Base live. I'm hoping to get a few people that's actually been to the show to tell people what it's all about. I'm hoping to get a honorary guest on to see how it all started and that sort of stuff. And that's this Sunday, 8 till 9 on my channel. From next Wednesday, I'm starting my Star Wars month. And it's like the guests, mainly all the guests are Rogue One guests. They have Star Wars guests as well. So technically, I'm just going like Star Wars Lulu for the next week or so.
Oh, no, man.
I might be on the ZSR tomorrow night for the last 15 minutes to show another code off and another item you can win tomorrow. Or just all you basically do is come to me and just say the code. I'll just say what it stands for, and you can have the item completely free on me.
Oh, nice.
It's the same with your code. Just tell me DL81, and I'll give you one of those items completely free. But I haven't got them to hand. I've got other special offers over other channels and bits, and it's like the ZSR. You've probably seen it, Baz. It's the Japanese quads. It's a quadro poster from Japan, from like a.
These Godzilla figures, 10 each. Oh, nice, Gerald.
Gerard, just for you, a pink pink Gruger goes with the green one in your picture. Come on, green, pink. It's Baz's favourite colour. There you go. So, there you go. Carry on.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Is it? Oh. I hate when it does that. You click on one comment and it jumps to the next one.
Yeah.
Comment. They see you're coming. They probably hide all the bags.
I say, Baz, when you've got a 30 to 34 foot long table, you need to fill it at least once, and I go all out once.
Same with them, Connor. The stuff they have on sale is never in any other shops. Dude, that I could agree with him and Jonathan on that one. Because I've been looking at game for like the last 3 days on stuff, and no doubt about it, half the stuff that they've got online they will not have in the fucking shops, or they'll have stuff on the shops but they don't have it online.
Yeah,
because the one thing that somebody was telling me is that they had the Venom and is it Null 2-pack?
Yes.
Seemingly it's like 95 quid or something to buy, but Game was selling it on Monday for $14.99.
Yep. One second. I'm still here, Baz. I need to get one thing.
I wish I knew that, or I would have bought it. But when I checked it the other day there to see if they were still there, they're out of stock online and they're out of stock for
Another code you need to look out for, but I'm going to say, while Sai is in the chat, I have got a few bits already for Sai already when I get there.
That table, Dave? Is it
What?
34 foot?
34 foot long, yeah.
Just Sith Lord was asking.
Yeah, 34 foot long. Just for Sai, I've already put something in already for him. I've already saved him a few little bits because he's asked me for it, and I promised him 2 years ago, so don't ask. I have spare ones which I'll be giving away with another code. It's like little. One sec.
Oh, is that the little Lego Grogu's?
I've got little Grogu's by himself. So if you don't like the pink one, what's it? Pink. Yeah. Come on, you need to throw the pink one in, Baz. You know, you can have a Tinky Winky.
After the boat hit the iceberg.
Baz, a Tinky Winky one. You know,
it's Tootsie.
It's Tootsie Wootsy. But then, if you don't fancy that one, which is inside, that's already in your set already, which is, there you go, you can hold him by his ear. I have Grogu version 2.
Have laid that with that you can get lots of stuff on the table base.
But Grogu version 2 Lego is this guy.
Oh, that one's actually dark. That I like that. I like the newer version. It looks better.
It's technically that one came with the action figure, Baz, and fits on his hand, and that's the figure in. That one came with like you know his eggshell. I don't know what you call it. You know the eggshell. And I've got so many.
He's buggy.
I haven't got the eggs. Yeah.
Maybe.
The buggy, but yes, that's the other version. But I haven't got him bagged or anything, so I've got so many of those with me as well. But you need to find the code for these ones as well. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
But I say they all come bagged, but not officially bagged.
And you know, I thought looking at all these videos, man, they're saying like, what codes is Dave talking about?
If it makes it easy for you, on the 2nd of February, check out my channel. I'll be putting every single code I've done into that video. And technically, the Grogu's, because I've only got 16, big and small, I was almost tempted to do it for your code, Baz, because it's like, yeah, it's like an ice cube, like little green ice cubes. So, you know, there's the bag of Grogu's I've only got left. But I've only got one pink one, Baz. I'm sorry, but I've only got pink. I've only got pink.
I'm actually curious if anybody will actually buy that.
Grogu with cookies, pink, yes. It's also like the Force will be something on the bottom as well. Yeah.
What's it? There's a third version of the Lego Grogu 2. Mine doesn't have the bump on his head or the beige collar.
Yeah. Technically, G-Force, these are like not official ones. These are like knockoff versions of them, but they're still virtually the same.
There's Christian Simon as a Kiko.
I just thought I'd show Si because Si's got the small one in his bag already. He asked me for, and I think I've run out. Hi, but I thought I'd show him the big one before I forget. So there you go, Christian.
Hey, Dino.
So, you know, but there you go. That's all I can say. For my, you know, I've done a code for myself as well, so that's my code to get the Grogu's. But I've only got 16. But I've also got spot prizes of posters, other stuff as bits and pieces. All you need to just come and say hello to me. More Christian says hello and that sort of stuff. So,
it's just Yeah, didn't you that this week, next weekend? Kind of gutted that we couldn't get that week off, or that weekend off.
Don't worry, Baz. I'll send you a picture of a pink Gruger on the stall.
Send me a picture if somebody buys it, though.
Sweet. I think it's like a Christmas one because it's got to and from on the top as well, which is quite weird. There's also, Baz, Luke Skywalker with Gruger in his hands in pink, the Mandalorian in pink, and Ahsoka in pink.
That looks actually quite cool, but it's those eyes. Those eyes look
creepy.
Creepy. I think it's because you're with the especially with Funko Pops, you're used to them being like the black eyes. You're not used to them changing the color. That just looks like a nightmare.
But then, Baz, you got the Darth Vader lights and sounds pops as well with black pop in different boxes.
Ones, right?
These are the DisneyStarWars.com Disney exclusives.
See, that looks not too bad, kind of thing. I know where a lot of folk, as I know my friend, your good friend Rory Shadowwiz, man, he hates them. But
I've only got
the eyes of them, and a lot of folk don't like.
Yeah, technically, Baz, I've only got 12 or 15 pops, but I've got a special pop display case for it. So
code, then Baz's code, then Shabby's code should get a Vader for around a $5.
But it all depends which Vader you want. I've got loose Vaders from a $5. I've got loose Vaders from £2. To let you know, my stall starts from £1 upwards. Anything from £1, I think my highest item maybe around about the £100 mark.
Yeah, for thinking.
You know, I say, Baz, all I sometimes the first show I normally do, and I go beyond and beyond, so everyone just hopefully remembers me for the next show, and that's it. There won't be this amount of special offers for the next show I do in October. The stock I got next to me, I don't know if I can get it back again or do the same deal I did this one. I have Black Series in red boxes, triangle boxes, more San Diego stuff as well. 6 inches. I know everyone's into 6 inch like Baz. You know, I've got loads of different versions of these. Box carded. Yeah. You know, I've got Death Star Troopers. I've got a bit of anything and everything. I've got naked C-3PO, but I can't show him on screen because it's like before the watershed, you know. But I've got naked C-3PO. But if you know what naked C-3PO looks like, you know what he looks like. You know, I've got the Star Wars Celebration stuff. You know, yes, you can buy it off eBay, but you might get a Chinese counterfeit. I'll try and be reasonable on some of the prices with me and our friends. But, you know, to come and see me, say hello, mention the DL. I'll sort you out, guys. Hey, don't worry about that.
I understand.
Some of the stuff I am saving for collectors and not for the traders. So don't worry about that. It's like some of this stuff I'll be just saving for collectors only, not for traders. I've got more of these cards as well, Baz. Different ones. More rarer stuff. So it's a teaser, isn't it? There you go.
So there's a question for J-Force is asking. He understands it's primarily a Star Wars show, but does anybody bring other lines with them to try and sell it? Echo. Or is it all Star Wars stuff that folks sell?
It's perfect, and he's Baz. I only can go, honestly, the answer, you might need to ask Sai in the chat for that one. But technically, I have seen like a guy does pillows there, but he's got Masters Universe pillows. That's old ones. It's like if someone reached out to me and says, "Have you got any Star Trek figures?" I'll take Star Trek with me. I've got. If someone reaches out and said, "Have you got XYZ?" I might take it with me, but I probably won't. But I have seen other stuff there. Because it's my first one, Baz, I can't really say what's there or what's not there. I'm taking a gamble on Jar Jar Binks, and a pink Grogu.
Listen, son,
You know, it's one of the things. It's not. It's the Christians in the chat. Christian might be answer a few questions. I'm asking them type of questions this Sunday between 8 and 9 to the couple of guys that's coming on and a few other people. What to expect? What is there any other stuff from Star Wars that I don't know?
Is it Christian? Is that true? Oh, I fucking hate when it does that, man. No one should be.
So I just.
Have you got?
What?
See, it made me surprised because there might be folk that are still wanting Jar Jar that they don't have, so you might get rid of them.
I've got worse characters with me than Jar Jar Binks. Don't worry about that. But technically, it's like, honestly, when I've seen the videos, Baz, all I've seen is Kenner, Palatoy, older stuff in the videos. But I say Kenner and Christian and Sight is the best two people to ask. That's why I'm doing a special live stream to answer that type of questions, what to expect at the show is coming this Sunday night at 8 till 9. That's why I said, will Pops be there? I don't know. I've got these ones. I've got the games with figures. I've got everything and everything. I've also got light up like stormtrooper helmets. Light up.
Because right enough, because this will be your first show. Because you were meant to go last year, but
yeah,
you ended up taking a while last year at this time.
Yeah, technically, Baz, the rules said I still could have gone, but I couldn't risk it too much.
No.
So this one, I spent 2 months building something, and I finally got loads more stuff in today for it as well.
The thing about using. So you basically control me, laugh out loud. I think I'm going to vote to avoid any attention this day. I fucking hate when it jumps back in. Honestly, that Jar Jar figure is premium fig. Shitty character, but they knocked the fig out of the park.
Which ones?
Is that actually the same as that one? Just slightly different coloured?
More or less. That's all they're doing, Baz. They're just putting on an anniversary card, and that's all they're doing. That's all Hasbro known for.
You're looking at your one through my camera, and the head looks a bit more orangey than.
There's slightly different colour variations, but no, 90% of Star Wars, Baz, are just different cards. I've got the same figure carded on 5 or 6 different cards in the boxes. But then I've got...
Are you taking any Little Ponies? Or Shira's asking for Shabby.
Side private message me after. If I've got any, I've got ponies in my collection, so I'm a brony. So don't worry about that.
Glow in the dark lightsaber.
I have got boxed and loose lightsabers, so yes, I have got them, and they do glow in the dark.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. This is Christian. I think they all call grey kilts a skirt. Great jeans, but the white boxes. For fuck's sake, Connor. So late, Lulu in the 60s. For fuck's sake, man. Especially the offer. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
So, but yes, I'm all basically, Baz, the short story is I always I'm always looking after a collector, not a dealer at the shows I go to.
Aye.
It's quite easy. The orange label stuff I can do some on, but not a lot. The
You just popped on to say hi. I'm off to bed.
Miss Detty, I've got a pink Grugu, if that helps. Baz's favourite toy so far tonight, it's pink.
Pink!
You know. But no, Baz, I always do shows for help collectors out and that sort of stuff. That's why I've done some of these like these deals with these guys and bits and pieces. One of the codes I know I've gave 10%. Some of the stuff I can do and some of the stuff I can't do physically. But I'll always sort of make, if not, you get like a free card game and a few bits of pieces, so the 10% will add up with the card game or the post. He's like,
Misty thinks that Grugo's cute.
He's like the posters, Baz, are like 15, 20 quid in the online at the moment with shipping.
Bloody hell, man.
There's a Grugo, there's a Grugo, there's a Grugo, there's a Grugo, with pinky eyes. He's got writing and all sorts.
Those eyes look freaky as hell, man. I didn't mind when it's like the black soulless eyes, but those red eyes, they're just that's going to haunt my dreams tonight.
Yeah. I can send you a screenshot, Baz.
I'll be looking for a 5-finger discount. Corey, you can double up on the poppers that they won't hurt when Tez gets. Oh.
But I say, if not, I was like, Baz, the little Gruger showed off earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They normally go 2-3 quid each. I'm giving some of those away. So technically, some of the stuff I'm giving away adds up to like a 40-50 quid value in internet eyes.
I've noticed recently when I went to the ones just before the last one, just before Christmas, is it like the knockoff Lego that a lot of you get the toy fairs and that? They used to only be like £3 for one or £2 for a £5. I've kind of noticed they've actually put them up to £3.50 now.
Yeah, I say when I went to Spain, Baz, they're selling little Grugers these for €2 or €3 each, just the Grugers. When I've got quite a few in my collection anyway, I don't need 16 of them.
The guy that I got the Super Shredder and that robot, he was selling that Grugo that you've got, and he wanted $3.50 for it.
Yeah, I did have an opportunity to buy the egg-shaped one and the Grugo, but I went for all the Mandalorian figures because they were just like a lot better. But they're all brand new bags, but they're not officially Lego, but it's the same mold, same everything. Oh, Baz, everyone gets a free sweet while stocks last as well.
Oh, you're doing sweeties as well?
I'm doing sweeties as well in special tubs. There you go.
I catch up replay tomorrow. Good night, though. Night, night. As I say, don't let the bed bugs bite.
Pinky will come round and bite you. But yeah,
you'll have nightmares about that guy.
Yeah. But no, it's all about the toys and the collecting and bits and pieces. So it's the community comes. Well,
the good thing about it, you're going to have Si's going to be gone there. You have Christian. I'm sure Connor's gone, so you'll actually get to, we've had them on camera, meet them in face-to-face kind of thing.
If it's Island, he's not going. He's only going to Celebration. I think he's going to October. So, but no, I'm just, I've almost finished now my display itself. So we'll see.
Draw folks in. Just show the sweeties and everybody will just flock to you.
Well, it's Celebrations and Cadbury's. So I got Cadbury's I've got two different types. So you can either be a Sith or a dark side. So there you go.
Hell. Going, isn't he? You'd be like that scene, Chit Chit Bang Bang, where they're from in. You'll be like that, just going about with your basket of sweeties just to try and.
Oh, technically, Baz, you got a choice out of Sith or dark side, because Sith is in Yoda. No, Sith is in Vader. I've got a special Vader sweet chart if you watch Shabby's Thingabob. And then I've got Yoda for Jedi. So, and they're big sweet containers.
Your Connor's going in October. He's going to October one.
I'll see how we do this one, Con, but 99% I will be there, but I don't know how big. It won't be, I don't know. I'll see how it goes.
Because I'm going to try and get some, once I know exactly what weekend that's in October, I'm going to try and see if I can put time in for that. Try and come down at some point.
And then, Baz, you asked about the Black Series, the 6-inch. I've got the original red boxes. I've got the triangle boxes, the carded versions. I've got loose.
I'll be in drinking spirits.
So, the problem is, if I get rid of all my posters, there won't be that next time. The special offer for Baz and other part 2 of my special offer, the same Clone Wars card game. If I've got any left, I don't know. It's if I sell out, I sell out. That's it. It'll be one per person while stocks last.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know exactly how you're going to sell stuff. You don't know if you're going to actually sell anything. You might go there and not think anything, but you don't want to think like that.
No. Technically, if anyone is in the chat and watches our stream all the time, like the American guys, shout out to Sai or personally shout out to me on Instagram or anything, and to say, listen, can you save me a poster? And I know Sai's asked me to save a couple of posters for his friend. So, I'd rather help the group and community out more than, strangers and bits. It's one of them things.
We'll always try help kind of thing. As you always ask me, is that there's a certain thing if you're looking for, might not get it down there, but I might get up here, kind of thing. So we always try and help each other out the best we can.
Even if you can't afford it, you've offered it to people and bits and pieces. It's one of them things. I've got as well coming in next week a load more rarer loose figures like Darth Maul in like a clear one. I've got different clones in different outfits, like a special box set loose. I'm working on all in all. So there you go. Mr. Peaky, congratulations for Sunday, dude. Congratulations for winning the team. There you go.
Question for Baz, how much should Dave sell me the Jar Jar and Vader for? Oh, fuck.
If it's that one, well, that is like the guy that priced these up for me. He's priced them up at 35 and 20. But the only problem is, I've only got one of each of these. I've got a load of small Jar Jars, but I've only got ones of each. Of certain items, I've only got ones of. That's my problem.
So he has a big enough list for me with the treasure box opening.
Don't forget, so you get the 10 to £15 poster if you use the code. You get the two.
Be £20 for both.
That's why I thought I'd show some of the stuff off tonight, because some of it's ones only, some of it's twos. I've got your fans figure choice number 2 of all time with Mr. Rum and the skeleton. I've only got 2 or 3 of these brand new carded. Some of it's He's got more, but I can't get any more, I should say. He doesn't want to get rid of them. He's like, I've got a full set of Wave 2 of these, but I've only got ones of each. You've probably got the figures. It's just the card art. It makes it different.
Aye. I do
Some
like
of the figures.
That card art looks really nice.
Some of the figures, like these ones, I've got 8 or 10 of.
But like Ant-Man, you could probably pick him. You could probably still pick him up quite cheap as well, can't you?
It's some of the stuff he's paid full stock price, Baz, and I can't do.
Aye.
Like some of this stuff I cannot move on at all because he's full of whack. If it's a Lobot, and some of the other stuff I can move on. But then like Echo, because it's Echo, I've got more Bad Batch I've got in as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's one of them things. It's our friend says if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll just take it back and put it in the storage or shop for October or future events.
For the next time, aye.
Yeah, some of the stuff it's like some stuff I can like move on. So some of the other older stuff, foreign country versions. Some stuff I can, some stuff I can't. Just talk to me at the show and I'll see what I can do, but I can't promise you nothing. Even with the 10% off with some code, I cannot move on some of the stuff at all. But like I say, time you get your poster, your chocolate, your free card game, and a few other bits, it adds up to 30 quid, 40 quid I'm giving you completely free off a 20 quid figure. You know what I mean? It's, you know.
Right.
You just sell that stuff off and basically you get your figure for free. It's up to you what you want to do when you get it. You just use the code system. You know.
That's what you can do. You can only try your best. If somebody comes up and says, right, I really want that, but any chance you can knock a fiver or something off it, then you have to you've got to kind of look to say, right, can I do that kind of thing?
The problem is, Bad, the orange stickers is not my official stuff, and I can't move on it too much. The white stickers I can.
Oh.
That's the difference. Some of the orange stuff I can move on, and some of it I can't.
Of guys, and you need some cups.
I've also got like Rogue One cups, baseball caps for Star Wars anniversary, Baz.
Sorry?
I've got Star Wars cups, baseball caps, T-shirts. I've got my stickers printed out. You just need to, honestly, just keep an eye on Instagram. There'll be shit ton of pictures up. There you go.
Even G-Forces was saying is that he's never saw the tri-logo Chewie. It's only came on a purple shadow of the Empire card.
Yeah, which is that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like it's the foreign version because it's that much writing on the back. It is unreal. It's all in like 5-6 different languages.
I'm actually just trying to remember because I've got that figure, but I've no longer got the weapons for it. And I can't remember if it actually come on, what card it actually come on over here.
We had the Shadows of the Empire, which is a purple card. This is the other logo. The same figure, Baz. It's exactly the same figure. It's just different card arts. Europeans, I think, got, if I can remember rightly, I'm not 1,000% sure. Americans and UK got the purple Shadows of the Empire cards, with Shadows of the Empire all across the top. The Europeans, I think, got the Power of the Force logo. But there was only 1, 2, 5 or 6 figures in the wave. You know.
No, sorry, I have the shadow one.
I might have the shadow one there as well, so I'm not saying. You just need to wait and see.
Yeah, you got to watch that, PK. He's a sneaky ninja.
So, but no, Baz, the amount of stuff I've got doubled. Is it single card, double cards?
I know a lot of the stuff that you're selling. You're helping out a friend
Yes.
that can't make it, kind of thing.
So it's just keeping an eye on it in bits and pieces. I might do a quick short for Baz's channel. I might store when it's all done and send it to Baz so you can see it on Baz's channel. My channel will have a few bits. Some of it will be a series called How I built certain things. Also in the month, I'll be showing some of this stuff off on YouTube, different cards and different card arts of European and foreign stuff. I say when you got SIF box sets and bigger box sets coming, Celebration, carded stuff, San Diego's. It's when Baz, you go all in, don't you?
Oh yes, as we say, amen to that. When some of the stuff that you're showing off, man, it's like it's a Star Wars convention technically, so you want to make sure that you want to make your stall the highlight of the day, basically. So the more stuff you have, the better chance.
I'll probably have the best looking stall, but I probably won't have them. I don't have any high end stuff or the big stuff, but I'll have the.
I want that Jar Jar and Pink Grogu. If you ever want your friend Sai to have sex again, you better give him a good deal. I love that comment. That's fucking brilliant.
Well, these two. There you go. There's a teaser for you. Well, I've got a load of 3.5 inch Grogu, big one pieces. So.
Sorry, what to do? Say when you go there, just nip to them in the local game. Hopefully, you'll pick them up there. No, they pick Grogu, but you probably might get a few from in Jajas.
It's one of the things. It's one of the things, Baz. I don't have to sell these carded stuff. It's one of the things. It just I don't lose. I'm just helping fans and collectors out with this sort of stuff, and just to make my stall a bit different.
Well, that's as we always say, man. We always try and help each other out. If somebody's looking for a specific thing, like you kind of helped me out because I was wanting some more of those Final Faction stuff. So you managed when you were on your holidays, you managed to pick me the ones up that I really wanted, kind of thing. We always try to help each other out, man. I've sent you a few bits that you were looking for and blah blah.
Oh no, I haven't even seen this half the stuff you sent me down here at all, and I've been into shops. It's crazy. I say from one end of the country to the other, you just don't know what you're going to catch.
I can't even remember the name of that line. The mutated characters. I've never seen them up here. I was just when I went into that shop, I just like, oh, they look kind of cool. So I ended up picking one up for myself, and then it was like, you asked if a chance to get if we've got any more, can you pick one up? Lucky enough, well, I know the manager of that store, so she's a friend of my sister's. So I just asked her to put a couple away for me. She wouldn't bother. Haha, Claire, what an
have I got another in here?
So you pay Tez for him. Was it a long strip sailor?
Another Ahsoka, Baz. I've got about 4 or 5 different Ahsokas with the series coming out. Bad Batch, if you haven't seen, starts up on Mandalorian season 3. Starts up on the 1st of March on Thingamop. I've got that coming in as well. I've got a load of Mandalorian retro figures coming in. There you go, boss. Axe Wolf, ever heard of him?
That's the fucking guy I was asking about last night. I didn't realise he was Mandalorian.
There you go. It's the guy from the Mandalorian guy.
Because Game's selling the 6-inch version of him for fucking $9.99. Got them in what they're crying 70% off clearance sale.
Just in case, Baz, the Mandalorian Black Series of Thingamabob, Ahsoka.
I'm sure Game's selling the 6-inch version of that one for, I think it's 20 quid they want for it.
Force Unleashed cards as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, I've not seen Force Unleashed cards for a while. See, that's another one I've seen in Entertainer that's a peg warmer.
I'd say about some of this stuff, it doesn't make a difference if I sell it or don't. It just goes back to our friend's shop. I'll just say, put your price on. You know, I've got no wiggle room on some of this stuff. I just wanted a variety of all brand new stuff or old stuff, just in case, you know, people say, have you got any of the new stuff, or one person's got it?
It's have a mixture of stuff to sell, because you've got the new collectors coming into it as well, so they don't really know much about the older stuff. So all they do is know about the newer stuff, so they'll be wanting to pick up the newer stuff.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 game toys.
That's a nice looking figure, to be honest.
But then it's like, I was in the shop for 5 minutes looking at the difference. I'm like, is there any difference between these two? You know, it's like,
it's just a card.
Yeah. Well, one's white and one's coloured, and that's about it. They're slightly different figures, but you know, the problem is on some of these bags, it's like the 17 quid each, and that's how much they're going for. That's how much the shop, with normal shops buy them in at this price. You can't do the specialist prices, but you know, it's just, we'll see how it all goes and bits and pieces. Oh, shit, was it good? We have another Battlefront 2 one, because you asked about it.
Oh, nice. I mean, those the artwork on those cards are really nice.
Yeah, it's why I chose the figures off him. He's like, do you think all the new stuff we got? I said, I don't know. It's just the art. It's the artwork that sells for me, not the figure. You know.
Yeah, majority of the time, especially when you're looking at certain lines.
Yeah.
If the artwork's good, that's your eye catcher. That's what's making you spend your money.
Yeah. It's perfectly honest, when you got Darth Vader from Rogue One signing autographs, so you put your premium on your Darth Vader. Yeah. But when you got 20 boxes of this big and they're all forward figures of all different series and waves and different cards, that's all we're going to say, Nick Bass.
That's where I wasn't going to go like really deep into those retro 4-inch from Marvel figures. I have got a couple in a collection, but not a lot. But the more you look at them, it's just the artwork that from in the card back set from in.
Yeah.
Itchy, it's like, you know what? Look at, I'll buy them because they're going at the minute. They're going quite cheap.
Yeah.
Even the Entertainer's got them down. They're selling them. They've got them down to $5 in the clearance thing. You go to Game, and Game's got some of the newer ones that have just probably only been out a few months. They've got them down to $9.
Perfect honest, but talking about artwork and cards and that sort of stuff. These were done in 2012, which are these special cards.
Uh-huh.
The loose figure by himself normally goes to 4 or 5 quid, up to a tenner. Goes up to about a tenner.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's that card and it's that card, because it's the card, it makes it's £90 figure.
Why?
That's the difference between it's the card, it's, you know, but, you know,
It's like if
the
you
rest
walked
of
into a
it,
shop if I walked into a shop and I seen those Star Wars figures, you're not, to me, if I seen that card art, I would buy it just for the card art, not just for the figure.
yeah.
It's a figure that from in.
And every card art, they said, yeah, the logo at the top is the same on all the figures in this wave because this is wave 3 of like 7 waves. Some of the other figures, cards, are, I think, are like that type of stuff because he's got the old logo on.
Aye.
And that sort of stuff. So it's, you know, that's, you know, the Stormtrooper's got the same like vintage logo on and that sort of stuff. It's the change, you know, it's the same figure. It's just the card again. It's different. You know, these are like, you know, I've got Jawas, a grey Jawa, which is instead of brown, I've got a grey version with me. I've got different weird ones I've never seen. So, you know, we'll just.
You've got the standard Jawa and then you've got the off-world Jawa as well, haven't you? That's slightly a different colour.
Yeah, it's grey. I've got a couple of them with me. They're in boxes.
So you're going to have a variety of Star Wars figures that folk are maybe been looking for. So
yeah, some of the stuff you probably I've missed some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I've seen, some of the stuff I ain't. So it's one of the things.
There's one figure you showed me the night that I've never seen before, and that was that alien guy with the robotic leg. I've never seen that one.
Yes,
but I know they've done so many. They've done so many side characters or characters that've only been maybe mentioned or seen for like no more than a couple of minutes, kind of thing.
It's like some of the uniforms on the back of these cards I've never seen. It's like I've got like Obi-Wan Kenobi in his training outfit with a Darth Vader helmet on top of him. But there's a figure again, Baz.
Aye, see, I've never seen that figure before.
No, with a robot. You also get a pair of trousers, which is weird. There. You put a pair of trousers on, but he's got a robot leg underneath. It's weird. But then you got the force effects with those ones with the effects on.
Aye.
I've got loads and loads of different ones of those, but same. I tried to pick out weird figures, like you said, I've never seen. Which, you know, yes, some of it is power of the force, but you know, you said you try and find it again, it's impossible.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
but then there is, as you said, there was characters we never got for Star Wars that it was only a US thing or it was only a European thing.
Yeah,
and then it was vice versa for our American friends. Is that there was figures that they never got, but we got, kind of thing. And now they're more sought after in the States than what they are over here.
Yeah. It's like, think I've said, I've got most of the stuff as well. I've got the European variants of the cards, not the Americans. And that's the difference. It's like,
I love that Chewbacca. I just love I wish we'd do a Black Series version of that, but not just a repaint of a Chewbacca with a couple of extra pieces on him, like what they did with Black Cassandra.
Yeah, you can actually put the battle axe on his back as well.
Aye,
he comes with like an axe here, and he's like a big gun.
I do have that figure. I just couldn't remember what accessories actually come with him because accessories have disappeared over the years.
Yeah, it's like a big black axe with a big machine gun and like a cape, but you can put the axe on the back of him as well, so he looks like he's walking around. It's one of them things. Baz, I almost bought a brand new figure today, but I held back. Got released in the UK yesterday by NECA. You know the Elf figure?
Yes.
He's finally out in the UK. He came out yesterday in the shops.
That's in HMV. HMV had it last weekend. I don't think it was meant to be out though, because it's the release date that was meant to be this week.
Yeah, our friend got in yesterday, and he was like,
They want 45 quid for it though.
Yeah, come on, he does come with a cat sandwich, which is the best thing in it. He comes with a Hawaiian shirt, 3 pairs of hands, an old Pepsi can. So it's the old retro stock. The box is not too, but I'm so tempted. It's unreal. Because I've got the.
I would buy it if it wasn't so. I would buy it, but for 45 quid, my NECA stuff's getting ridiculous. The prices for it is ridiculous, isn't it?
Hello, boss. Welcome to Dark Liking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Come on pre-order. Cannot wait to get him. Was it 32 on Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah, it's only put the shipping and import duties. It's ridiculous.
Aye, Lord Credit, he gets a lot of stuff at Big Bad Toy Store. Fuck knows what it costs them for shipping to Germany. Like, it must cost them a fortune.
The problem is, the only thing with Germany, Baz, Germany don't get import duties mainly. And Joel's always thought she out with discounts. Anyway, the owner, Joel, he's an amazing guy. Another shout out for next weekend. There's a guy taking his comic book collection for Star Wars there. So there'll be a load of comics. I think he's daveworldtoys. He's another good friend of ours. And his friend also is taking a load of original signed pictures and autographs and stuff as well for Star Wars.
What was it?
That's another seller.
10 to 15 customs per order around about. That's only cost them between 10 to 15 euros per.
Yeah. It's different in Europe. A lot of people, our friends, Baz, send it to Europe, then send it to us. So then it shows you that.
Mike always sends me links for Big Bad Toy Store, especially when it comes to like Thundercats and He-Man, and some of the stuff is good, even when they're on sale. But the time I've worked out for buying it, getting it shipped to here, it cost me what it would have cost if it full price.
The only good thing with Joel from Big Bad Toys, that I will give you that, he now does. You can pay the extra 2 or 3 quid for special graded or the high end, like mint condition boxed, instead of damaged cards. He does you a discount on both, which, you know, he does ship around the world. He does ship to the UK, but I said it's the import duties, especially when he puts blasted up, you know, Big Bad Toy Store sticker on the outside. I'm like, you
I did it once for Big Bad Toy Store when they made the new Turtle movie. I wanted to get the turtles for my nephew, so I ended up buying the whole set. They're only like $4.99 or something. But the time I got it was like a 65 quid it cost me altogether for the time I put custom charges and shipping. So it was only going to cost me 20 quid for 4 figures, but I ended up paying an extra 45 quid just for shipping. And don't get me wrong, man, there's a lot of good stuff on that Big Bad Toy Store, man. I wish we had an online store like that in the UK or even in Europe, kind of thing.
There's 2 or 3 guys that do it, but not as good or as much. You know, but no, for future plans and future stuff, it's doable. Sometimes if you want that sort of stuff, it's almost worth shipping to an American friend because it's almost free shipping. And then they ship it to you with a low price on the box. And it comes under a certain weight, it's cheap. If not, you bulk buy, you send him the stuff and send the bulk section to you.
I kind of carries on because Mike was saying is that shipping from Germany to UK is expensive when it's more than 2 kilograms.
Well, 2 kilograms in America to the UK is less than 30 quid. As soon as it goes over 2K, which is 2.1, you are looking at 60 quid or $60.
Oh, it's mental, man.
Yeah. As soon as it's that fresh.
depending on what method we're using, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I can say if I like to send something to you first class signed, cost me £8. Just so you get that extra thingy, but majority of the time it's only costing us a couple of quid to send stuff to each other. But the minute you want to send something to see, even the same.
Well, for example, Baz, if I send that to America, it's 20 quid shipping for me.
I don't know if Connor or Brian's still here, but they'll probably say that try to send something from Ireland to the UK. You would think,
Yeah.
you wouldn't think it'd be that expensive, but it is.
Yeah.
My sister's partner's mum is just waiting to send my sister her birthday present over. Her birthday's not until next month, but they wait and send it over.
Yeah.
And on the actual label, it cost her 28 quid to send this parcel over.
That's just ridiculous and crazy, isn't it?
No worries, Sith Lord. Thanks for popping by. €30 up to one. Jesus Christ, that's still expensive, Chris.
Yeah.
But I was sending some to the UK from Ireland is not that expensive. I don't know what party. I can't remember what party Ireland my sister's partner's fair again. But whatever it cost, I don't know if that was including thing, but it cost her 28 quid to send it here.
Yeah. Oh, please believe it, Matt. It's the problem is when they took away the shipping rate, the slow rate, it kills shipping. It's the only reason I like when I went to Japan. They still do the shipping rate. You take up to 11 weeks to get the items, 10 to 11 weeks to get them, but it's like 40 quid a big box. It's lovely. You know. So technically, Baz, what you've learned tonight is it size going mad about that one?
You know, Si would be. You better hopefully you still have that Darth Vader when Si gets there, because he'd be disappointed if that's gone before he even gets to your stall.
Well, technically, you've got your Jar Jar and Darth Vader in 6 and 7 inches. And don't forget, Baz, the highlight of the show, no matter what, I'm sorry, but it is the Pink Kruger.
You do realise is that Si might have to end up buying that for Claire.
I know.
And then if he doesn't buy it, then he's in trouble.
I've showed it now. It's one of them things, you know. Certain things I will save for certain people, but certain things I will not. It's just first come, first serve, but I'm not trying to sell to traders. So I'll sell to collectors and public and bits and pieces. So there you go. Baz is completely froze on me, so if I end the live stream, woohoo!
No.
But, you know. But no, 90% Baz, I'll send Baz some pictures so I'll send Baz a few shorts to put up on his channel and a few other bits and pieces. You know, just use DL81 for mention that when you get there, you'll get a special, I don't know if the 5-10 pack, the Clone Wars card game. So Clone Wars, which is like 20 years old, the card games like that. It's almost like what Si had in his box. A few other shout outs to other people. You've got ZSR tomorrow night with Shabby, Roland, and a few other guys with a special guest on. I might be popping on for the last 15 minutes to show a few bits off. Saturday night, as far as I know, I don't think there's much on as far as I know. Sunday night, I've got my stream. Monday night, I hope Shabby and Si do their box number 2, because that was amazing last Monday. That was like...
They had some nice pieces in that.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Tuesday, all I know is the Irish contendant or Irish group do a live stream. I've never watched it. Baz sends me a link, or somebody sells me a link at some point.
Oh, you need
Wednesday,
to. Ryan and Tubbsman, they're brilliant.
yeah.
It's the one live stream I try. I don't watch it all the time. I can't get it every Tuesday, but I watch it when I can. But just the banter between the two of them, and it's brilliant. You think the Scottish are bad for swearing when those guys. Tubbs says "fuck" like 20 times in a sentence. I thought I was bad for that kind of thing, but
crazy.
no.
Then Wednesday, you got the Toy Division guys, that sort of stuff, and then Thursday should be. I don't know if Baz he's doing a stream next Thursday. I might not be because I'll be that dead or worked up for Echo. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that's the like normal routine for live stream. So guys, you know, if any of you guys are out
I've got
there,
a
follow the.
presentation. So there might be one depending on how quickly it finishes. But the wee boy's got his presentation next week for his football thing, so he's up for a few awards. So we don't know if he's actually going to get any trophies for that. But if I'm back before 8 o'clock, then we'll all try and jump on and do the live stream. If no, then but I'll let everybody know.
Yeah, I don't know for next Thursday for Baz's stream because they said I need to be getting ready for the Friday or anything like that. Any last minute hell stuff to do. But all tonight, thank you for like joining us for this like Echo Base show off toy haul for Baz with his Baz DL81 code for a certain code.
Yeah, if you think about it, it was I showed a Star Wars thing off as well.
Yeah. Baz, you can send it down to me. I can like sell it for you at the show.
Aye, right. That thing. If I've had so much fun with that Lord Zed helmet, I'm going to have fun with this.
Yes. Please wear it next week for the live stream if you are doing the live stream, Baz, next week. Don't forget to join me this Sunday night between 8 and 9 p.m. for an Echo Base pre-show where I'm hoping to have a few guests on, a few people on, and that sort of stuff. You know? What's I saying?
There is what I was just saying, great stream. There is one thing I will say before we go, is that remember it's John's birthday on Monday, I think it is.
Is that Super Awesome Geek Show?
Super Awesome Geek Show turns 50 on Monday, so just remember to wish him a happy birthday as well.
Baz, it's not the same if you can't sing. It doesn't count. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll just pop on.
We'll hijack Silent Shabby's thing and just sing. Okay. We'll do our Elvis impersonations. There you go. But don't forget me. I'm Dave Watson from Dave World Toys Productions. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and whatever. I will be at Echo Base Live next Saturday, 4th of February. If you got any more questions or bits and pieces, please reach out to me. I will try and get to you as soon as possible. Site, if you want anything, just message me. I'll see what I can do and bits and pieces. Dude, I've only got one pink Grogo for that lovely lady in your life. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, Jar Jar Binks, I've got a load of 4 inches, but I've only got so many 6 inches. If size matters, 6 inches is better than 3.5 inch.
That didn't sound right there, Dave. That didn't sound right.
Baz, we're coming to the end of the live stream. You need to work. You know, you need to give them that thoughts to go to bed on. Like, you can either have a 3.5 inch or a 6 inch. You know, sausage.
What, Jar Jar? Fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I've got a Mix and Max charger. If it works in my basket, if it melts, you know, the way you can swap over. You know, these ones. You know, but you know, thanks everyone for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Baz's Dark Like channel. If you've enjoyed this episode or anything to do with Star Wars or Baz's stream, don't forget to share it around. Help Baz get past that 500 mark. he gets to 501, I'll be happy because it's a Star Wars number 501. There you go.
Well, just before we go, man, you can find me on the same as Dave: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. I'm on it.
He's on Twitter. I'm not. That's it. So good. Baz, next week we'll do the 500 celebration.
500,
but there you go. Yes. So don't forget next week the celebration, which is the celebration for Baz's 500. Just to give you a hint, the celebration for 500 for next week. There you go. Guys, please stay safe, keep well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Baz's channel. Always stay safe, keep well, keep prosper, and toys live forever. That's me. Live long and prosper.
Yes.